Hi, my name is Fahad Ansari. I'm a solicitor specializing in national security cases. Tomorrow, I am going back to the High Court to continue my legal challenge against the police for stopping and detaining me under Schedule 7 of the Terrorism Act 2000. During that stop and detention, they interrogated me for up to 3 hours about my political views and my clients. They also seized my work phone containing confidential and privileged client data and communications. At the last hearing a couple of weeks ago, the judge pressed the police to explain the reason for their stopping and detaining me in this manner, and they refused to give an answer. What they said was, it's so sensitive that disclosure of the reason and the material that we relied upon would compromise national security. And so instead, what's happening tomorrow is the police are going to apply to the court to have a secret hearing, what's called a closed material procedure. So when that point comes, I will be asked to leave the court, everyone in the public gallery will be asked to leave, and my lawyers will also be asked to leave. So none of us will have any idea what this material is, what the reason is, and it'll just be a conversation between the police, the Home Office and the judge. The courts have recognised time and time again that this is an inherently unfair process. What they try to do to mitigate the unfairness is they will appoint a security vetted lawyer called a special advocate, and this individual has to represent my interests in court. The problem with all of this is that once this person sees the material, he's not allowed to speak to me or communicate with me or my lawyers in any way. So if he sees any material and he wants to know what it's about, he can't take my instructions on it. It's that unfair. I've made a conscious decision that I'm not going to engage with this process at all. It's so fundamentally contrary to the rules of due process and the rule of law that I, as an officer of the court, cannot with any conscience engage with it. I made a personal decision not to take on any further closed material cases a couple of years ago, and so I'm not going to do it in my own case either. It's a rigged system, and you can't try to play by the rules in a rigged system. You're doomed to failure, and it only legitimizes what is a flawed and corrupt process. So that's happening tomorrow. We will also be asking the court to make a ruling that the case is arguable and should proceed to a full judicial review. And nobody, not the police, not the security services, should be allowed to access my phone because of the confidential material on it. The good people at Cage and all of their good comrades have organised a demonstration outside the court tomorrow from 9:30 onwards. Let's show the police, the Home Office and the court that members of the public are watching this, even if it's all in secret. So please try to come down. There's a crowdfunding link as well. So if you can contribute and give a solidarity donation,